Hello everyone, I hope you're all having an amazing day, and thank you so much for clicking onto this video and coming here to watch me. Please do subscribe to my family. We're just 2 people right now and we are really small, but we want you to be part of our family. We want to grow, so please do click on that subscribe button and join us. Let's make this one big happy family. Anyway, for today's video, I wanted to show you guys my skincare routine. It's something that I've developed over time. I've really watched so many videos, I've read so many things about skincare, but it's something that you have to work on over time. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what I use and the steps that I take, and then you can try to replicate that. You don't have to use the same products as I do. You can use, the products that are suited for you, but I wanted to emphasize on the steps because I feel like that's where most people go wrong. So disclaimer, I've not studied this in school. I don't have any sort of license, but this is something that I've developed over time. It has worked for me, and I just hope it works for you too. So first things first, I have an oily, acne prone skin, so that is really something hard to work with. I have had so much acne, especially on my cheeks. Right now it has really started, like the scars are going away. And then yeah, I have an acne prone skin, it's oily. And then the other thing is that most of the products I use are either like homemade products or the products you can easily find in your local store. This is because all the videos I kept on watching were kind of like recommending products that I couldn't find in my country, or I could have to like ship, and I just felt like that was really hard. I'm gonna link everything in the description box, the name of the product, the price, the brand, and all that, and all the products that I make at home. I'm going to be able to also put like a short recipe so that you can also try it back in your house. But anyway, let's get into this video and see what my skincare routine is like. So for the first step I do is to cleanse my skin. What I do with cleansing is basically I take some cotton pads and then I use my cleanser, which I'm gonna talk about later, and then I just wipe off the dirt from the skin. This is something very important because you don't just like get into putting any strong product on your skin without removing all the dirt from the day, from the night, and all those things. Sometimes you want makeup, so you might need to take off tons of makeup and stuff like that. So let's get into the first step, which is cleansing. So for my cleansing, I use cotton pads. These are the cotton pads I use. They are like this. See that? Yeah, so I use cotton pads, and then for my cleanser, which is a homemade cleanser, it's apple cider vinegar and water. So what I do is I have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and I add 3 tablespoons of water, and then I make a solution that I use throughout the week as my cleanser. Sometimes it even runs out midweek, so you have to be conscious about that. So I take that. So the solution is it's in a purple cup, so you might not be able to see very well, but that's the solution. So I make the solution and then I keep it, and then I keep using it as my cleanser. So what I do is I dip this into the solution, and then I go over my skin and really clean off the dirt. Something I would recommend for people who wear makeup every day would be micellar water or rose water. I think those are more suited for people who wear makeup every day. I do not wear makeup every day for some reason, but when I do wear makeup, then I use micellar water or rose water to take it off. So what you do is you just dip your cotton pad in your solution, and then you take it out and clean off all the dirt from the day. So the second step after, cleansing is washing. Washing is a very long process and it has very many tiny details in it. Some people scrub, exfoliate, do a mask, or just wash normally. So I recommend that you use the soap that you feel is good for your skin. But then for things like scrubbing, I think, in my opinion, you have to scrub like 3 to 2 times a week. Don't do it every day. And then also, if you're using sugar scrub, you might want to go a bit gently, because I felt in the past I've used sugar scrub and for my face it was just awakening the acne. It was rough, it was, leaving some marks and stuff like that. So I think let's cut out on that and just go for more clay-based scrubs. Clay-based scrubs are a bit softer, they feel nice on the skin, and they don't have those tiny, particles that can actually cut your skin. I think for me, I really saw a difference when I started using a clay-based wash and scrub. So for my wash and scrub, I use the Garnier Pure Active 3-in-1. I understand there are 2 that exist. There is the charcoal one and then there is the white clay one. So I use the white clay one. It's right here. I hope you guys can see it. I use the clay one and I use this on a daily basis 2 times a day, morning and evening, and then I use it to wash, and then on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays I use it as a mask. And then sometimes when I want to really scrub, I can also go in with it, because it has, it's a wash, scrub and mask. So what I do is I wet my face first and then I go in with some of this, and then I do my washing for 60 seconds. I've seen this rule on Twitter, I've seen it on people's Instagram, where they say you wash your face for 60 seconds, and it actually really works. Like, your face is able to absorb everything, the dirt comes off, you take your time, because when they first say, do you know that we don't wash our faces for 60 seconds? I actually timed myself and I was washing my face for 15 seconds. So I wasn't doing anything. I needed to do that 4 times. So that's what you have to do. Don't forget the 60-second rule. Wet your face, apply some Garnier, and then do the 60-second rule. So now that my face is wet, I'm going to actually take some of it. What I like about this product is that you don't even have to use a lot of it. So I'm gonna take some of that and then I'm gonna apply it. I always start with my problem areas, which are like my cheeks and my forehead. Recently my nose joined that category, so yeah. So this is my face after 60 seconds, and this is what it will look like. It feels a bit dry right now because I was going in and in, and I think I even took more than 60 seconds. So once this is done, please do go wash off all the product. Make sure all the product is gone. Please pay attention to your hairline. I always leave product in my hairline and then I'm like, oh, what did I do? So pay attention to that, and then after that you can, wash off all the product, and then you come back for the next step. So once you're done washing off all the product, please make sure all all the product is off. Oh my goodness, what is this? Anyway, so make sure all the product is off, and then once it's off, please do take your face towel. I really prefer using very smooth and soft towels, something of a really soft texture. And then what I do on this step is I pat my face to dry. I do not rough it up. I don't do what I do to my legs on my face, because yo, so I pat my face to dry, and then after that, now I'm ready for my third step. So right now you can feel like you should be starting to feel really good. So for my third step, what I do is I use my Evoluderm Toner to tone my face. So something about toners is that some toners have alcohol and others do not have alcohol. Why do I prefer one without alcohol? Every time I used a toner that had alcohol, it used to treat my acne like wounds. So it would go on the acne and then make it red, and then, you know, the redder the acne, the darker the scar. So you have to be so aware of that. Is I use toners without any alcohol, and in most cases when I have an option, I will pick out a toner that is made for sensitive skin. So in this case, I'm using the Evoluderm Toner. It has no alcohol and it's for sensitive skin, and I always buy this from my local store down at the corner. So for the toner, what I do is I take my cotton pad and then I put some toner in it and then apply it on my face. So I do this. So once my cotton pad is really wet with toner, yep, so once I'm done, right there, just throw this away. So once I'm done, I give my toner some time to sit. So I wanted to tell you guys the other thing about product is sometimes when the product has a scent, you kind of like get over it. So you want to try and get products that don't have any particular scent, like they're so neutral in their scent. I think that gives you like a feeling of I have nothing on, I'm just like going about my life. Every time I used a product that had a particular scent, after like a month, I'll be bored and I'm like, no, I can't use this product anymore. I need to get a new product. I don't know if that was just me or everyone else feels like that, but I often feel like that. So that's something you can consider. And then, so now I feel like my toner has, you know, dried up and all that. So once it's gone down, it's time to moisturize. I've used very many different moisturizing products, but I think I still fall back to the natural products. I'll still fall back to shea butter. I'll still fall back to Vaseline, like Vaseline, just regular Vaseline. I think this is really great for me. It does an amazing job. But before I moisturize, there is something I'm using, especially like for my dark marks and all that. If you guys have noticed, I really have so many dark marks because my acne was really that bad. Like these marks are for acne that I suffered last year. So for my dark marks, I've been using the Even and Matte Ideal Complexion Daily Cream from Garnier Pure. I got this as a gift for buying this, so I really don't know much about like the price of this, but anyway, it's a daily cream. It helps like remove the scars, tone out the dark parts, and then give you like an even skin tone. So I take some of that. I really don't use so much of it because I don't think they're that dark, and then I put it on my problem areas, which are like my cheeks. I had like a major pimple on my nose, and then of course my forehead that is always exposed to the sun, and it goes through all these things during the day. So I do that, so I apply that, and then most of the times I just leave it to like sit in within the skin. So then after, what I do is I take my Vaseline, just a little bit of it. Remember, I have oily skin. For me, in my case, I live in a very hot place, so you don't want to be, you know, dripping oil all over your face. So I take some Vaseline and then, you know, just go around. And all that. So voila, this is how I look at the end of it all, and that is basically my simple 4-step skincare routine. I do this 2 times a day, morning and evening, and then, you know, on weekends I do an extensive one where I like scrub, do a mask, things like that. I hope I've been able to teach you a thing or two today in this video, and please do come back for more. I'm going to be posting more content on life, travel, take, and my opinions on stuff. So please do subscribe, share this with your friends, and keep coming back for more, and have an amazing day.